All right, in this video, I'm going to show you how to configure your paddle raise and then how it looks on the leaderboard the night of your event when you're in the room full of 300 or more people just displayed onto the wall or the projector or the monitors. So setting up the paddle raise is extremely easy, but I do suggest booking a call with our team where we can walk through with you, ask you a bunch of questions about how you want your paddle raise in your event to run, and then we can go ahead and configure it on the call so that everything from how the paddle raise works to how you want to generate and send and collect money and invoices and things like that will all be done on that call. But what I want to show you is just the settings first. So first thing is your fundraising goal and also the leaderboard name. So leaderboard name is right up here. The fundraising goal shows up there. So if you do want to change it, we'll go ahead and we'll do $10,000, and we're going to make this my great event. Well, as soon as you save it, it will update on the leaderboard. So you'll see that our goal has updated, our event name has changed on the leaderboard. And this could be anything. It could be, a thank you. It could be anything. We do have a whole separate video on all the different leaderboards that we have and how to change the color themes and all that good stuff. But I'm just going to show you the paddle raise leaderboard in this example. Going down to the giving levels, this is where you have your preset amounts. This just makes it easy so that you can display on the leaderboard the different amounts that you're going to be doing. So adding a level is easy. You just put in the number, hit add level. You can disable it, you can delete it, all that good stuff. You'll see kind of how this all comes into play here shortly. And then the last two questions are enabling enabling your paddle raise on mobile. So basically, if you're doing a hybrid event, instead of people raising their paddles, they could be donating through their phones at whatever level you're currently raising money for. And then also anonymous donation. So basically, anybody that does a mobile paddle raise, they can select anonymous, and then that way their donations will not show up on the leaderboard as they go. So now that you have that configured, it's now time for the live event. So you just want to make sure we always saving. We do auto save, but just always hit the save button whenever you make a change. We go to the live event. So what we want to do is this screen is going to be where you enter in all of the bidder numbers. When you enter in a bidder number, this basically is what's going to register that donation amount in our system. So this is going to be more for that traditional paddle raise where you handed out bid paddles as people were walking in, and anybody that does the mobile paddle raise, it'll automatically update the leaderboard in real time, so there's nothing that you'll have to do there. So first thing we want to do is go ahead and when the time comes to start your paddle raise, whether it's a auctioneer or a DJ or an MC that you have, you're just going to go ahead and hit start paddle raise. So this is going to get the first level up and running. So whether you're starting low and going high or high and going low, it's completely up to you. So let's just say we're going to start at the $10,000 mark and people start raising their paddles. You'll go ahead and just enter in the bidder number. You'll see that it'll cross-reference with a bidder number that is on your attendee list. And then you'll just choose the dollar amount and hit add donation. Once the donation registers, it will update the leaderboard, and you can see that right now I have names hidden, so we're only showing bidder numbers and not names. So I'll show you how we can change that here in a second. But you'll see that we added the manual entry for a bidder paddle for $10,000. It automatically updated on the leaderboard, and it's showing the bidder number. So I'm going to go ahead and let's just go through and edit the name so that we can start showing names. So we're going to go ahead and do show bidder name. This is on the global settings. And then we'll come back and go back to our donations. You'll see that right away it did update the name. It got rid of the bidder number, and now it's showing the bidder name. Go back to live entry. So now we'll go to the next dollar amount. As soon as you click the next dollar amount, you'll notice that on the right-hand side, it will update in pretty real time. So now we're going to do the $5,000 donation amount. So what we'll do is we're going to go ahead and enter in the next bidder number. It will cross-reference with the next person on the list, and we'll go ahead and enter in that. So we can go ahead and do that again for another, and you'll see that we can start going down the list. Now we'll go to the next item. Let's just go, we'll skip to the $500 level. And we're going to go ahead and hit we got the $500 level here. You'll see that the names are starting to scroll at the bottom. We have a running list. Now just imagine you have multiple volunteers all entering in bidder paddles at once, or people are making donations on their phone. This will really start to populate quickly. Go ahead and do number 104. And then let's just go with the $100 level, and we'll go 105 for 100. And you'll see that all of these are starting to update. So now let's just say the event ends. What we do next is you have the ability to edit any numbers that you want. So if somebody comes up and says, hey, I want to change mine or add another number, you can go ahead and just add another donation amount. It'll create a second record for them, and you'll see the bidder number twice, the different entries in. And the reason we do this is so that you can kind of see if maybe a volunteer, two volunteers entered the same bidder number in. You can kind of cross-reference that to see if it's a matching number and if one needs to be deleted or not. But those are kind of some fail-safes. So let's go ahead and finalize and generate invoices. All we got to do is click Finalize and Generate. This is going to give you a summary of everything. So no invoices are generated yet. This is just giving you a summary of what was entered into the system or all the donations made. So you can start to see like, okay, this Emma Kelly has 2 separate donations that were entered for her. Is that correct? Is it not correct? And then make the correct change. And then once you're done and everything looks good, you just want to go ahead and just generate the invoices. Now, once you generate the invoices, this is going to create an invoice. Now, if they were participating in the auction, it will combine the invoices into one invoice. If you're not doing an auction or you're not doing any type of mobile donations or auctions or anything, then it will just have its own invoice that you can then send. So from here, you'll just head over to the invoices page, and then that way you can send out all the invoices when you're ready to collect the money, or you can auto charge the credit cards on file. So really it just depends on how you want the end of auction process or end of event process to run. That's how that'll work. So we have different videos for that, but this is how the paddle raise works in our system. Feel free to reach out to our team and we'll go ahead and set this up for you.